Hey everyone, it's Mike from Destinations to Travel, coming to you live today from Disney Springs. And it is not just me today, I have Shannon with me. Hey Shannon.
Hey Mike, and looks like it's a beautiful Memorial Day there in Florida where you're at.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely beautiful out, and happy Memorial Day to everyone. The unofficial start of summer here, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely is. I know there's a lot of remembrance and honoring going on today, which is always fantastic, and we thank everybody for their services and their sacrifices. But what a beautiful day all the way around today to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the idea was to get out to Disney Springs today and just get an idea of what the crowd levels are like. And, this is a busy travel time, and people like to plan their trips around this time of year. So figured we'd give an idea of how crowded it looks.
It is, and typically I've found Memorial Day weekend tends to be somewhat on the less crowded side.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it's changing a little bit in recent years. I mean, obviously last year kind of threw everything off, but
Right.
before that, things were changing a little bit, but not too much. It is still a little bit of a downtime.
It is. I see people with their luggage and that, it's so hard now that you can't check your luggage into the airlines yet. Still, I hope that comes back soon. But yeah, it definitely, I think we're starting to see the trend. I think people picked up on the tip that
Yeah.
it's less crowded on Memorial Day weekend. And well, there you go.
Right.
It just takes a couple of people to listen to somebody else say, "Oh, that's my magical time when I visit," and everybody goes,
Exactly.
"Oh, really?" So, yeah, that I can see. But I hear it's a gorgeous day. You said it's what, 78, 79 right now?
Yeah, we are looking at a high of 88 today, which is beautiful for Florida. That's about as good as we can hope for. Yeah, it's about 79 right now, and just really, really nice. You can see it's a beautiful day. No threat of rain, at least yet.
Yeah, not till closer to about 2:46 or so.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
watch out, you know.
Right. Let's
That
see,
is for sure.
who do we
We'll
have in the
see.
comments today? Hi, Randy. Hi, Steven. Hello, Tom. I see Connie says she wants to go up in that balloon. That's something I haven't gotten to do yet.
I
That's
have
something
not done it either. I have not.
Yeah, I'd like to try that out sometime, but haven't gotten a chance to yet.
No. Every time we've gone to do it, it has been closed or inclement weather has been
Right.
provided and stuff. So they really got to keep an eye on that for sure.
Yeah,
Splitsville.
it's pretty sensitive with the wind, so it's closed pretty often. But yeah,
Yeah.
we got Splitsville here. And
That's where we
actually,
host a lot of our agency parties. Right upstairs.
I love Splitsville. They have some really surprisingly good food. I know it's funny. People always talk about how good the food is at Splitsville, and people other it's a bowling alley. Is it really that good? And yes, it is. It is that good.
I can tell you, we go back every time. We've been hosting events there since, whoa, geez, at least 16, 17. So, yeah, it's a really, really nice place. I
They
didn't
have
realize
their
it
new
was so
outdoor
far.
got out here as well.
Yeah, I didn't realize that
Yeah,
extension to
got
it.
some nice tiki drinks you can get in here. They have the zombie and tiki punch, and then Delgado margarita. And yeah, this is at this point I think it's opened about a couple months ago maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, relatively new. Nice little seating area out here. And then, of course,
Well,
behind me, I
that's
have
why I didn't
Everglaze.
recognize it, because it's new.
Yes, yeah, definitely new.
Along with the donut area. Nice. Been
Oh
seeing a
yeah,
lot of photos of those.
highly recommend checking out Everglaze next time you're here at Disney Springs. It is fantastic. I have definitely eaten too much from here already.
Yeah. They say it's a great place.
You can see they are set up for Cruella out here in front of AMC Theater, the new
Have you
Disney
gone to
movie
see
that
it
just
yet?
debuted. I haven't seen it yet, no.
I haven't either. Lots of great people are just raving about it.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning to check it out. Haven't gotten to yet, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. We see Randy is in Epcot right now.
Well,
Enjoy. It's a
enjoy
beautiful day for Epcot.
Yeah.
Courtney asked, what ride are you going to? We're not going to any of the rides today because we are at Disney Springs. We are not, unfortunately, I am unable to get into any of the parks today. So, but we will be getting back to some of the parks pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that.
Yes, cannot wait. You
Stephen
said it's
asks,
been forever.
yes, it has been a long time. What is your favorite attraction in Disney Springs? Well, if you consider restaurants attractions, there's quite a few of them that I love. Homecoming, Boathouse. Some of my favorite restaurants on property are here at Disney Springs for sure.
You know, they really are. They really figured out how to make that area really workable and profitable, I believe, from where it was before.
Yeah,
You know, it's almost turned into an attraction in and of itself.
definitely. Yeah, I highly recommend getting out to Disney Springs on your vacation if you have the extra time to do so. We have the food trucks over here, Hot Diggity Dogs, the mac and cheese truck, and then the Four Rivers Cantina. All of them are delicious. I have eaten at all of them before. And I mean, the mac and cheese is probably my favorite, but they are all fantastic.
Yeah. I have not done the food trucks yet. I've wanted to, but just have not had the time.
Here, let me show you. Actually, they still have the sign up for, so I guess they still have the King Dog right now. And this was sort of the viral sensation pretty recently. And that is this thing right here.
Oh my goodness.
So an all beef hot dog, cinnamon cereal French toast bun, Thai peanut sauce, chipotle berry preserves, banana and 3 mustard honey, and billionaire's bacon. So it's candied bacon.
Nope, that's a hard pass for me.
So I thought the same thing, but because of how popular it was, I had to go try it. It's delicious. It has no business being as good as it is.
Really? They lost me at cinnamon French toast.
Yeah, it sounds really weird. It is fantastic. So if you're an adventurous eater like I am, I highly recommend trying it. I stopped
you can
here.
never judge a book by its cover.
I stopped here just because I wanted to point out these couple photo ops they have up here. So June is Pride Month, so they have some photo ops around Disney Springs that I've spotted. And we'll see if we see a few more. Oh, Randy says, did Enzo's Hideaway last night? I haven't gotten to try Enzo's Hideaway for food. I have gone there for drink, but I haven't eaten there yet. I have had Maria and Enzo's, which is fantastic, but I haven't eaten at Enzo's Hideaway.
Yeah, when they definitely reconfigured the Disney Springs area, they had a really good team. That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they did a really great job reimagining this whole, coming from downtown Disney into Disney Springs. They did a fantastic job.
You know, and I remember when it was downtown Disney and you had Pleasure Island and you had the West Side and you never walked the entire thing. You literally got on another bus and went to the next location. But the way it's set up now, it's so different. You just don't even recognize and realize that you've walked the entire thing.
Yeah, definitely.
I love Disney style. That is an awesome store.
Yeah, let's pop in there. This is one of my favorite stores as well. In the meantime, let's see. What is your favorite food at Everglaze? All right, this is weird. They have some really great donuts. All of the donuts I've had have been fantastic. But the best thing I've eaten is the burger. They get the burger on a donut, and it is delicious.
Oh man, you lost me again. No. No, some things don't go together.
I believe me, I know, I'm with you, but it was surprisingly good.
Oh my
Let's see.
gosh.
A few more comments before we head into Disney style here. Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Randy is trying the Edison tomorrow. I haven't eaten at Edison either, but I have gone there for drinks. Kind of noticing a theme here. So I love the theme of the Edison. It's fantastic. So a fun place for sure. Let's see. We have where to go? There we go. Candy loves Boathouse. I love Boathouse as well. It's so good. One of my favorite restaurants anywhere.
Very good. Very good place.
Is there a good Italian restaurant at Disney Springs? Maria and Enzo's was very good. I haven't gotten to try Terralina yet. Have you eaten there, Shannon?
I have not, but I've heard rave reviews about it. And I don't know if this one you can consider Italian or not, but Wolfgang Pucks has a lot of Italian dishes, and it's extremely good too. That's something we go back to all the time.
Yeah, I haven't tried the new Wolfgang location, but we'll walk by there and take a look after we do Disney style here.
Their creme brulee is out of this world.
Ooh, that sounds good. Hello. All right, so checking out Disney style.
Always check out the ceilings. Every ceiling is different.
Yes, that is a theme park tip anywhere. Look up. Just,
Exactly.
There's always details up there.
You'll never see two ceilings alike. Love that picture of the castle there in the back.
Yeah, they've done a really cool job theming this store. I love the shirts that they have over here. I like this Big Thunder Mountain shirt here.
Oh my goodness.
Goat.
Yes. He has not gotten much love.
Oh, I like this one too. With Flash from Zootopia up there.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Yeah, I need that in my living room.
Yes, I agree. I don't think I can fit this in my living room, but I'll make it work.
Yeah, I gotta trim a little bit, that's fine. No worries.
I like this shirt that's just different, sort of iconic Disney hats.
Yeah. Fantasia, I see Donald on there. Nice.
Yeah, you had the Mad Hatter, Aladdin.
Oh, that's a cool jacket.
This denim jacket up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really nice. Oh, and it's got like Mickey's on the front of it too.
Oh my god. Well, they could have just done with one Mickey. I don't know about two Mickeys on the front.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That was probably a design error.
We've got like a patriotic collection over here.
So, Mike, I'm guessing no more waiting in line to get into the stores. Is that what I'm seeing?
So right now, no, but they are still limiting capacity in the store. So if it was busy enough, we would have had to wait in line, and I think that will probably be the case later today. But right now, no. Got this really cool up cookie jar here.
That's cute. Don't break it. You have to buy
it. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna let that be. I think it's actually sealed, so I can't open it up to show you. But yeah. And there's actually Cruella merchandise around the shops as well.
Already. Nice.
Thank you. So you mentioned waiting in line to get into the stores. The one store that you will have to wait in a little bit of a line to get into will be World of Disney.
Yeah.
It looks a lot longer than it actually is because people are constantly going in and out of there. It moves very quickly. We waited maybe 5 minutes to get in when we were here the last weekend, I believe.
Okay.
So it didn't take too
That's
long.
not bad at all. No. Planet Hollywood isn't bad either. I do enjoy dinner at Planet Hollywood.
That's another one I haven't gotten to try yet. I've heard it's good, and this is a Guy Fieri restaurant, and usually like the occasional trip to Flavor Town. So
I want to say it's been probably 2 years since I dined in there, but it was really, really good.
Yeah, they have some.
Yeah.
They have some crazy food too. Some big milkshakes, some big burgers, so lots of fun stuff like that. We did go to the Coke store, the bar on top of the Coke store recently, and had a couple of really interesting new drinks that you can check out on on our social media all over the place, but it's on our Instagram. So you can check out those fun new drinks. One of them was I don't remember the exact names of them, but it was a rainbow drink. And it was, I mean, as Instagrammable a drink as you can find.
They looked amazing.
Yes, they were both very good. And they were both cocktails as well. So I think that's a very underrated bar up there at the top of the Coke store. They have a lot of really good drinks up there.
And I always take the elevator. I don't do the hike up the hill.
It's quite a hike too, because you start up there and it doesn't seem like as long as it's going to be, and then you're always winded by the time you get up there.
Yeah, that you are.
Here is the Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, one of the newer locations here at Disney Springs. I know this is kind of small, hard to read here, but if anybody wants to take a look at the menu, you got a QR code right there.
Nice.
Candy says, love seeing this place, which does make more sense than Love Zero. Thank you for clarifying, Candy.
Just says that's one on my list to try, which means it's on our list.
Oh, yeah.
Guess where you're going, buddy?
Well, I mean, no complaints from me there. But
No.
We do have a very long list of restaurants that we need to try. The problem is when we come over here and there's so many of our favorite restaurants, it's hard to pass them up to try something new.
Well, and that's true. I mean, you get stuck in with what you know and what you're excited. One of our agents, Shanna, is actually eating at the Boathouse right now.
Oh, very cool. Hi, Shanna.
It's not uncommon for us to have someone from Destinations to Travel on property every single day. But it is hard to go ahead and, especially if you just have that, that trip and you're going to have months and months in between to go, okay, I'm not going to do the Boathouse. I'm going to try this thing that's got donuts with hamburgers in it,
Right.
It's those things. I think you might have an easier time, Mike, with living down there.
Yes, definitely.
Give things a try. Yeah, it does look like there's a few less masks at the moment, but I do see that everybody is really, in all honesty, practicing social distancing, and obviously you still have to wear them inside the stores and going into the restaurants and things.
Yeah, it's still taking some getting used to for me, seeing people's faces again. It's a little strange.
Yeah, isn't it? I don't know. The first time I went somewhere without my mask on, I felt like I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's definitely hard to get used to at first. But once you do, you're fine with it. Yeah.
Right.
Especially when it's hot and you're not melting into your mask.
Right. Yes. Which today it's not too bad, but I should mention too that the Disney is still requiring face coverings indoors. So if you go into any of the stores, restaurants won't until you're eating and drinking, or any of the attractions and anything like that. You do have to put a face covering on for that. That being said, I've just left mine on this entire time, so I don't have to deal with putting it on and taking it off as we head into different stores.
You don't need to be multitasking, right?
Right, exactly.
Frontera Cochina is one of my favorite Mexican restaurants.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. We haven't actually eaten here yet.
What are you doing to me, Mike? My goodness. I would have thought you would have had all of these on your list of dones.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of restaurants on property.
This is true. This is true. But if you love San Angel Inn, you're definitely going to love Frontera Cochina. That's for sure.
Okay. I do love Mexican food in general.
I have not had a sprinkles cupcake ever.
Ooh, that's one. Yeah, definitely recommend trying sprinkles. Although that's another one. It's hard. It's much easier to get sprinkles right now. But we've got Gideon's right across the bridge here. That one is a little bit more difficult.
Morimoto Asia.
Yeah, I want to give this beautiful look here.
It's very nice.
The springs. Yeah, so we've tried Morimoto Asia once as well. We enjoyed it, but I mean, given how many great restaurants there are, it was, towards the bottom of the list for Disney Springs.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's because the bar is so high, because we have Homecoming, we have Boathouse. Raglan Road is right across the way here. This is another one of our favorites that we absolutely love. So there's just so many great restaurants.
We do a lot of shenanigans at Raglan Road. That's for sure.
Yes, it's a great place for shenanigans. That's for sure.
Absolutely, it is. We had what we call a double Dutch jump roping contest there one time.
Okay.
And we didn't even have a rope, but it was quite the fun.
So here is the line for Gideon's right now. This is Gideon's Bakehouse, the new cookie place here at Disney Springs. I can't rave about this place enough. I mean, it's my favorite. Like Everglaze, I have eaten way too many cookies from Gideon's already. It's fantastic. Now,
I told you I would take the baker's dozen. You just got to ship them to Michigan. Now that Gideon's has their own, did they stop serving them at the Polite Pig?
That's a good question. I actually haven't gone there since Gideon's open, so I'm not sure.
That'd be interesting to see.
But Gideon's is using a virtual queue, and I did check before we started today's video. It is currently a 2.5-hour wait. And then once your number is called, you will go and wait in this short line here. This only ever takes maybe 10 minutes tops. And then you head inside and get your cookies, your coffee, your cake. They have all sorts of different delicious things. I highly recommend checking out Gideon's.
Oh, but 2.5 hours for a cookie? It better be worth the cookie.
So I know that sounds like a crazy long wait, but what Jess and I did I think it was last weekend we were here. We got here first thing, just checked in, put our name in, and it was a 5-hour wait for Gideon. But we came, we went and got drinks, we ate dinner, we walked around some of the shops, and then by the time we were done with that, it was our time to go in and get our cookies on our way out. So it works out really well, actually.
We're passing by Shanna. I know she's in there eating. We've got Tom Standard wants to know, how long did it take you to get in from the parking lot itself?
So because they have removed the face covering rules and all of that, they've kind of and the temperature checks, that kind of opened things up a little bit. So it doesn't take nearly as long as it used to when they were going through all of the protocols and everything. But I don't know. It only took us. It depends on what time you get here too, because time of day will determine how many people are coming in at the same time. And if you come in the middle of the day, you'll probably walk right in. It doesn't take very long at all.
Stephen is asking if Gideon's is based on Gideon from Pinocchio.
It is not. Gideon's has actually been around for a little while. They've had a location in Winter Park, Florida, which is not too far from here. And so no, they are not Disney based to begin with. They've just moved in their second location into Disney Springs.
Well, and they did some really good marketing research, to be quite honest, to kind of partner up with Polite Pig to see just how well their cookies would go. It was a win-win situation, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
I have only dined in that restaurant once.
In this restaurant here?
Yes.
I haven't gotten to try this. Can you remember the name of it before it?
Yeah,
before
it was
Carolina?
called Trelina. Yeah, it was Portofino. Was it Portofino Bay?
Portofino. I think it was Portofino something. Portofino Bay, I know, is the hotel over at Universal. But yeah, I think Portofino. Yeah. But I haven't gotten to eat there. I've heard, like you said earlier, I've heard very good things about it. But it's on our list. I haven't tried Paddlefish. Paddlefish is honestly one of the ones that's probably a little bit lower on our list because I'm not a big seafood person, and this is one of the higher price points as far as restaurants go, and it is mostly seafood. So probably not one I'm going to be trying sometime soon. But again, I've heard really, really good things about it.
Well, and it is a long time standing restaurant there when this used to be Lake Buena Vista Crossings, and it was called the Empress Lily. And then it turned into Fulton's Crab House, and now Paddlefish.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me a couple months ago. We were walking by, and I kept wanting all I could think of was Fulton's. I could not come up with the name Paddlefish for the life of me. I just kept calling it Fulton's.
Yeah. Our very first visit, which would have been, considered Disney, downtown Disney, but was Lake Buena Vista Crossings, just around that corner from Empress Lily is where I broke my arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a great
memorable vacation. Yeah. I should have seen a pattern coming, right? Crowds look a little bit thicker over here in the middle of things.
Yeah, which is usually the case. And these are, as we're getting closer to World of Disney, you see more crowds. The Lego store is always pretty busy. You can see the line for it out here. And there you go. You were asking about lines to get into stores. The Lego store does have a line pretty consistently these days. So.
Wow. I would just show my child the online store on my phone and let them go to town.
Right.
Now,
actually, I don't know if you've gotten a chance to see the new Lego sculptures out here. We have Sorcerer Mickey.
That is fantastic.
Now, you might remember this location used to have the Woody and Buzz sculpture. That has been replaced.
Yes.
And we have the Frozen ones over here.
Nice. I do not have any Lego talent whatsoever. None of my creations look like they're due on the box. So.
No, I am with you there, and that extends to anything even remotely artistic. That is not my wheelhouse.
Yes. No, I follow the directions too, and it still doesn't work out.
I see Jenny says the new M&M store was fun. We checked out the M&M store when it first opened, and you can find that video on our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and go back and check that one out.
Now, I wonder if everybody knows that there are 2 different Starbucks locations. So if you're going to say you're going to meet up at Starbucks, you kind of need to be specific.
Yes, there is the Marketplace location over here, and then we started over right by the West Side location. That one, I will say, the West Side location is typically less busy, so keep that in mind too. If you get over here and you see a long line, it's not too bad right now though, but usually West Side will be a little bit less busy.
Yeah, I could see some arguments, maybe middle to end of a trip. I'm going to go get a Starbucks, and you don't say which Starbucks you're going to.
Yeah, after a long day of walking around in the parks and throwing that wrench into the plans.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, is Stitch spitting today? Let's see. Oh, yeah.
He is spitting today, huh?
Yes, he is. It looks like this little girl here is waiting for Stitch to get her, but I think she's missing her by just a little bit.
Yeah, I think she needs to go a little more to the left. I think she's given up.
Let me turn around over the corner here. So this is, if you wanted to get into World of Disney, which if you haven't gotten to World of Disney, definitely recommend. It's like a must-do on your Disney trip. It's the world's biggest Disney store. So, I mean, you have to check this out.
And I have to agree with Christy. It's a very dangerous store for your credit card.
Yes.
I've seen many Disney rewards pop up. And I get a phone call. Are you at Disney again? Yes. Yeah, that's when the Disney stock prices go up, is when I'm there.
Well, give me a heads up on your next trip. I'll invest right before.
Yeah, buy low and let it soar. Yep.
So here is the entrance to World of Disney. You can see there is a little bit of a line that goes back here. Actually, kind of goes backstage a little bit. So you will wait a little bit to get into World of Disney. Again, like I said, not too long. We were back there and we waited somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes for it.
Really? So it looks a lot scarier as far as long length of line than it is in all reality.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is the case pretty much everywhere right now because of the social distancing and queues. Everything looks a lot longer than it is.
Yeah, it can definitely be tricky on the eye, that's for sure. Because I'm typically the person that would look at that and go, okay, I'll come back later.
Right. Well, as somebody who lives here, I'm 100% on that side of things. If I see that it's a longer wait, I'm like, I can come back another day. But on your vacation, don't let the sight of things like that deter you because it's not as long as it looks.
Is Ghirardelli still handing out the free chocolate anymore, or did that completely stop all the way around?
So they had been before everything shut down. I'm not sure what it's like now. I haven't gone in there in a little while, and there is a little bit of a line to get in there. But I would guess they're not doing that right now, but I could be wrong.
Gotcha. The margarita place just on the other side of this is wonderful.
Yes, it is. Before I get there, I want to show you Marcus Place Snacks has a couple new options here. They have the Dole Whip Watermelon Parfait.
Well, that's cute.
And then the Vanilla Orange Slushy Float.
Oh, you got me there. I would do that for sure.
Yes, me too. That's my go-to right there.
Yeah, anything with orange. I don't eat oranges, but anything orange flavored, you've got me sold.
Yeah, especially that orange vanilla mix is one of my favorites.
Just like a creamsicle.
Yep. We got Dockside Margaritas here.
Are they still offering outside music there at Dockside?
Yes, they usually later in the day, but you can see they actually have this area kind of roped off over here. And where that chair is off to the side there, they usually have some sort of live music playing, which is nice.
It really, really is, especially in the evening time. You just want to wind down.
Yeah, and that's one of the great things about Disney Springs. If you come here at night, there's live music all over the place. They do a really good job of providing all kinds of entertainment.
And I think that's what tricks you in the fact that you don't realize you've hiked a couple of miles.
Yes.
Because you just kind of, I don't know, you just stroll along and not paying attention to it. Jenny says, the orange slushie in my Orange Bird she sent me was very yummy.
Oh, yes, there's that Orange Bird souvenir cup that you can get over at Flower and Garden at Epcot.
Yeah, I'm so glad I have so many friends that go down constantly that I am able to have them pick me up some things on the way. Although Mike still has yet to send me some chocolate chip cookies, so.
Yes, well, I can definitely, next time I'm at Gideon's, which will probably be within the next few days, I can pick up some extra cookies.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'll get that shipment notice and can't wait.
Now, what's funny is each Gideon's cookie is a half pound. So if you are shipping based on weight, it's probably going to be an expensive package.
Yeah, you might want to, wow. Why don't you just get one and then just meet me there in July for me? Bring it over to Boardwalk.
Yeah, that sounds like a better plan.
I think that'll work. Because that'll take me at least a couple weeks to eat, so.
Right. I always say that too, and then it takes a couple of minutes instead.
Goofy's Candy Company. I love Goofy's Candy Company.
Well, let's head in. I actually haven't been in Goofy's Candy Company in a long time. That is an exit only, so let me go around to the entrance.
Linda says, Mike, she's never had a Gideon's cookie yet. Well, Linda, we're going to have to change that.
Yes, absolutely.
Tom says, Disney Springs is great. You just need to take it slow.
Yeah, it's a really nice place to just kind of relax. There's lots of places you can stop in and grab a drink. Lots of great restaurants. Like we said, there's live music. There's a little bit of a line to get into Goofy's Candy Co. right now.
Yeah, no worries. I do have an insider tip, however, for our listeners that you're going past the rainforest. If you are a Landry card member, all you have to do is show them your card and you get immediate seating. No reservation required.
That is a really, really nice tip.
Yeah, it works at Yak and Yeti too. So something to keep in mind when it's a $25 investment and it's lifelong.
Now, have you eaten at the Rainforest Cafe before?
Yes. And actually the downtown, not downtown, sorry, the Disney Springs area, Rainforest, is actually my favorite.
Yeah, I haven't eaten at this location. I have had Rainforest Cafe before, but I haven't eaten at this location. And it is amazing, the theming and everything that they really take it to the next level here. This volcano actually erupts every so often. You can see the side of it, it's kind of charred.
And the lava bar area over here sits on the water. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat this view over here.
Yeah. And I believe you can go right to the Rainforest site, Linda, for Landry's and order the card right from there.
Oh, there you go. Makes things nice and easy.
Chrissy had eaten there with her family, and her niece and nephew loved it. It does get a little loud if you have anybody in your party with sensory issues, such as autism or Asperger's. So definitely something to bring your noise-canceling headphones with.
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember there being some thunderstorms and various animal noises throughout the experience, so something to keep in mind.
Absolutely. And I love this little bridge that goes over.
Yeah, again, just beautiful views over here. It's a nice place to relax. You can see, I don't know if you can really see it too well, but right over there, that's one of the amphicars that launches out of Boathouse.
And this is a wonderful area. If you're staying at Old Key West, you have a boat launch that goes right to Disney Springs.
Yeah, Old Key West. Saratoga Springs is right over here, and then Port Orleans as well is just a little bit down there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Saratoga Springs. I'm not sure if everybody knows it used to be the Disney Institute at one time.
I did not know that. I haven't actually stayed at Saratoga. That was one of the few resorts that we did not do in November.
Yeah, we did that on purpose, Mike. Yes, I would not do that to you, my friend.
We did a video walk around from Saratoga. You can go back and check that out. I mean, it's a nice enough restaurant. Yeah, restaurant's on my brain right now. Hotel, you can see from here. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's some other opinions.
Yeah, it's a very vast place. Not that there aren't very large, much larger resorts at Disney, but Saratoga is just really super spaced out.
Yeah.
And so if you have someone that's with a wheelchair, by the time the bus gets around to you, it's usually full. So, but if they bring back the minivan service, not much of a problem.
Well, and you can tell from our video from there that it is, it's easy to get lost, as I did while shooting that video. So,
Yes.
but if you want to check out some of the other Walt Disney World Resort hotels, we do have a bunch of room tour videos up on our YouTube channel that are not just me walking around, so you don't have to hear me rambling in your ear the entire time. So you can go check out some shorter room tour videos. We just got the cabin, the Copper Creek cabin over at Disney's Wilderness Lodge up, so you can check that video out.
Fantastic. But you have such a fan following, Mike, with all of these videos you do for us. So, but you're almost like Wilson next door there on Tool Time. We never get to see your face much.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that you put it that way. Hang on, let me. There we go.
There's his Wilson look.
Very much like Wilson right now. Yeah.
We're gonna have to find you a Wilson shirt. That's what we'll have to do.
Would that just be a fence? So it's just a fence that comes up to my.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Yep. So that's Mike Mack, everybody. And no, I'm not turning the camera on for me today. I'm not camera ready.
Well, I didn't. Who said I was? So we're still around the other side of World of Disney right now. It's right over there. That gives you an idea of how big that store really is.
You know, and I always wondered how many people, and I love the idea of being able to buy clothing at Disney, like a pair of Levi's.
Right.
Say you've lost your luggage or it's, it just hasn't arrived yet. You can go to the Levi's store and get a pair of Levi's.
Yeah, I mean, you can really find just about anything you need here. Plus some of the stores, I know Levi's, for example, has some Disney stuff. Not every store does. Like, I'm pretty sure Wolfgang does not. I know Under Armour does not. But some of the stores like Levi's and some of the others have some Disney merchandise. Actually, let's pop in right here to Uniqlo. They have Disney shirts all over the place here.
That they do. And I love that. That's the old style drawings of Mickey. That's what I love. Marissa is wondering if there's anything new at Amoretti's.
I will pop over there, but I don't know that they have anything new right now. I'm also not sure we'll be able to really get a look inside because that usually has a little bit of a line, but we'll take a look.
I love the Pizza Planet shirt. That's
awesome.
I
like this. I like this a lot too. Yeah. It was just a little planet on the front and then Pizza Planet on the back.
That's all you need, right there.
Yeah, and Uniqlo is actually a very inexpensive store. So this shirt is $19.90.
Everybody's liking the old style Minnie and Mickey, and I do too. I'm not into the new Mickey shorts. I never thought that would happen. I would become an old person and not like anything new.
So I was 100% with you. I was not a fan of the style of the Mickey drawing, the animation for those Mickey shorts. And then Disney Plus came out, and I watched all of them. And then I watched them all again. And then I watched them all again. They are hilarious.
Yeah, I gotta say, the storylines are absolutely. Yes. Eric's correct. They got really great Disney T-shirts at great pricing.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that those stacks there were $10 for a Disney T-shirt. I mean, you don't really see that, especially on Disney property.
No. That's absolutely true. You do not, especially the old time version there. I've never actually walked into that store. I definitely would.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out.
Trey's wondering how the world of Under Armour is. I bet you got a lot of Under Armour.
Yeah, unfortunately, Under Armour doesn't have any Disney merchandise. Otherwise, I would go in there and show you guys. But they have
And you
nothing.
think that they might, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it would be nice. But no, unfortunately, no Disney merchandise in there.
Maybe you could leave it as a suggestion, Mike.
Yeah, yeah. I wish they would take my suggestions, but not so much.
Some nice Under Armour backpacks with, I don't know, some classic Walt Disney logos. That could be fantastic, Under Armour, if you're listening. Oh, the polite pig.
Yeah, here's the polite thing. I was gonna pop into Amorette's, but it looks like they're full right now. I know they actually also do classes like cake decorating classes and stuff like that in the morning sometimes. So that's something to check out if you're interested in sort of the culinary side of things like that.
And I would know how my cake would turn out a lot like my Lego project.
Yes, yep, I am with you. So here is Polite Pig. We were talking about earlier. They serve the Gideon's cookies. I can't get in there right now to see if they're still offering them, but let's take a look at the menu, see if they have it on here.
And this place smells absolutely wonderful when you're walking past it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So under desserts, they have bourbon chocolate chip cookie, but I don't see anything about Gideon's cookies, so it looks like maybe they've removed them.
Maybe. I know it was kind of a hit and miss thing when they did have them, but maybe now that Gideon's is here, they, they're not doing that anymore. The Ron John shop.
Yeah, Ron John is one of the newer locations here. Regarding Polite Pig and the Gideon's cookies, I know if you didn't get there first thing as soon as they opened, they were sold out every day. So you had to be lucky to get a Gideon's cookie from there.
Yeah, we tried.
That explains why they would have opened up a location here.
Now, Ron John, it takes me back to the 1980s in high school. That was, if you went on spring break in Daytona Beach, you stopped at Ron John's.
Yeah, Ron John. I actually was familiar with Ron John from. For those of you who have watched these videos for a while now, you know that I'm from New Jersey, and the original Ron John location was up there in New Jersey in Long Beach Island. So.
Oh, interesting! I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we've checked out that location many a times, and it is huge. It is a gigantic Ron John.
Wow. Love Pop is such a cute store, Christy says.
Yeah, you know what? We can pop into Love Pop real quick.
All right. Just for you, Christy.
Yeah, Love Pop was actually just a little pop-up store in the Disney Marketplace, or the Marketplace Co-op over there. And they did so well, they decided to open an actual location here.
Now, I do love the Marketplace Co-op shop. You really can find some amazing finds in there.
Absolutely. Hello.
Hi. Oh, look, you made him go back to work. Uh-oh. Aw, those are adorable.
Let me get over to the Disney cards here. Let's take a look.
Those are sweet.
Yeah, these are really, really cool.
They didn't realize that's what they sold.
I love this Mickey one.
I want that one right there. I would think those would take hours to make. Elsa.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Oh, there's the Beatles. That's a very unique card. Holy cow.
Me being the Marvel nerd that I am, this is my favorite one here with Spider-Man.
See, now to me that would take forever to do. I'm glad someone else is putting it together and I just have to open it. That's it.
Right. Well, that's the nice thing about them. When you pick them up, it's just it's already all good to go for you. You just open it up and it pops right up.
See, I would have been able to take that to art class and get an A.
They also have these fun little characters.
I'll check them out. Those are sweet. Now, when it said Love Pop, I was thinking like pop sockets for the back of your phone or...
Oh, yeah.
I was not thinking cards. Very, very adorable.
Got these flowers here as well.
And they stay forever. They don't have to be
Yeah,
watered. Nothing.
exactly. Matter of fact, I would recommend you do not water them.
No. I have to make another trip back down to Disney. Someone will catch on to that eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we are coming back around towards the orange garage here, which will complete our lap of Disney Springs. Shannon, were there any other locations that stick out in your mind that we should go check out before I wrap things up?
Let's see. Honestly, not that I can think of. I really think maybe we can kind of show them where the visitor center is. That's just around the corner.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're unfamiliar with Disney Springs and you're not very good with a map and location, I know I can't figure out where north, south, east, or west is when I'm down there like I can in my own home state. The visitor center is a great place to stop and cool off.
Yes.
And you used to be able to get, a drink of water there and nice couches and things like that to sit at. I don't know what they're doing now with the COVID restrictions, but you will definitely find some very friendly cast members in there that'll help you on your way.
Absolutely. And this is the Welcome Center right here. Now I want to show too that this kind of hallway over here, if you are staying on site and you take a bus over to Disney Springs, that is where you would come in. So straight in front of you as you walk in will be the Welcome Center, where you can come in and like Shannon said, you can relax in some air conditioning. There's also friendly cast members that'll help you out with any possible question you could have. So depending on time of day, there might be a little bit of a queue and depending on what you need help with. But so that's something to keep in mind as well. But like I said, it's just a very nice area to come and relax a little bit. And here is a map of Disney Springs as well. Kind of help you out a little bit. And this is a Braille map as well. So
very nice.
Yeah. Now, one location I thought of to check out or to show before we wrap things up today would be Deluxe Burger, which is right over here.
You've done that one, haven't you? Just recently too, not that so long ago.
Yep, yeah. Just last week we decided to grab Deluxe Burger, and it is fantastic. We have a QR code over here. If you want to check out the menu for it, you can go ahead and scan that with your phone, unless you're watching on your phone, in which case, well, that makes things a little bit difficult.
You can't scan it, right?
But so yeah, Deluxe Burger is one of the quick service options here. And you can mobile order, so it makes things very easy. You can go in and just pick up your food as soon as it's ready.
Now, Mike, do you prefer the mobile ordering now from what we used to have?
I use mobile order as much as possible. Yeah, if anything that can cut your weight down, I don't see why not take advantage of it. If you have the app, you can just go right in and order ahead of time. You can even order before you even really get here. That way, by the time you get out of your car, enter Disney Springs, walk down to Deluxe Burger, your food's waiting there for you. So, I take advantage of it as much as possible.
I bet I would too. Blaze Pizza, not something I've tried, but I've heard wonderful things about it.
Yeah, Blaze is another great quick service option. So but it's basically Blaze, Deluxe Burger, and Chicken Guy are my go-to for if I need a quick bite here at Disney Springs. And Blaze is, if you're not familiar with the way Blaze works, if you are familiar with maybe something like Chipotle or even like a Subway or something like that, it's basically that, but for pizza. So you kind of just go down the line and you tell them what you want on your pizza. You build your own pizza, and they have, I forget what they call their ovens, like fast fire or something like that, but they cook them very quickly and you are good to go. You have your own personal pizza there. Well, for me, it's a personal pizza at least.
Right. For me, that would be another week's worth of dining. So STK is another great steak place. A little pricey, but well worth it from what I understand.
Well, as most good steak places are, they're going to be a little bit pricey. I actually haven't tried STK yet. That's another one we haven't gotten to get to yet.
So you're saying Troy and I need to start setting you up on some restaurant gigs, is what you're saying.
I am always up for eating food, I can tell you that.
Well, I can't wait for Food and Wine Festival then. That should go really well.
Yep, absolutely. All of the festivals at Epcot always have great options.
That is true. And Wetzel's Pretzels, isn't that pretty close? Just around the corner, I think. We do stop there quite often.
Yeah, and Wetzel's is another one. You can't just tell somebody I'm going to be over at Wetzel's. There are two locations. There's one back over where the World of Disney was. So, yeah, and I'm with you. I stop at Wetzel's quite a bit. Another little pro tip, download the Wetzel's app because you will get rewards and a free birthday pretzel, if nothing else.
Well, I did not realize that. That's fantastic. I got to say, probably about 10 years ago, when we were at Magic Kingdom, we could tell this family obviously had been there for a while, and the wife had looked like the grandkids, and the grandfather had called her and said he was way over by It's a Small World, and she was near the Emporium, and so then he kind of hid back in the shadows and then watched them walk on by, and he's like, yeah, I'm still over here at Small World, and oh nope, I left, and now I'm over by Carousel of Progress. So he's kind of having his own trip there. But he was sitting next to us and we were nowhere near either location. So
that just sounds like somebody who was trying to get away from their family.
A little bit. You know that middle trip time zone. It's about time someone goes to Epcot, someone goes to Magic Kingdom. So,
right.
And because I do this for a living, I've always been able to tell people that just arrived, middle of the trip, and ready to go home.
Oh, yeah. Now, you wouldn't have been able to tell that with me because I was never ready to go home. So,
hence why you stayed.
Exactly. This is why this is home now.
Yep. Now, did you find making your paradise your home difficult? I know there's a lot of people that like to take that Florida plunge.
No, I mean, I honestly, I couldn't see myself living anywhere else now. I think this is 100% home to me. And you know, if you love it like the way that so many of us do, you know, it becomes home very easily.
Wow, that's great.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap up today's video right here with a nice look at the Make-A-Wish fountain with the former Characters in Flight balloon, now just Aerophile, I believe is the name.
Is it?
Yeah. Not going up, unfortunately. I'm not sure if they are. It's not windy, so I'm not sure what's holding them down today. But doesn't look like we'll be seeing the balloon go up.
I mean, there's hardly a cloud in the sky, and well, a little bit. Okay. There's a few, but nothing that looks threatening or ominous at all.
Right. No, it's definitely a beautiful day out. But yeah, like we said earlier, they are pretty sensitive with wind with that, which makes sense. It does move quite a bit in the wind, so.
Yeah, I wonder if I would really like that, to be honest with
you. All right, so thank you everybody for watching today. Shannon, thank you so much for joining me on a walk around Disney Springs.
It's been a while, my friend. I've not been able to get in there with you.
Yeah, we'll have to do this more often. And we'll have to do some fun stuff like this in July.
Well, we definitely will do that. It's probably a good time to let everybody know to pay attention to our page tomorrow because Jess has had an announcement that she's going to make for us, our entire agency. And then our agency is going to be at the pre-opening of Avengers Campus at Disneyland.
Which I am super jealous about. I can't wait to get out there and check out Avengers Campus myself.
Now you're wishing you were my West Coast rep, right?
Yeah.
Well, if Robbie ever has a moment where he doesn't feel well, we'll fly you out there, Mike, and then you can take care of that.
Sounds good. I'm ready.
I bet it's gonna be very exciting week and a very exciting next 45 days for everybody. So
Yeah,
stay tuned.
looking forward to it. And of course, keep an eye out for our next video over here. Yes, Robbie will be out there for Avengers Campus. I will hopefully be getting out to the Disney parks again. We'll be able to check out some of the Disney parks over here for the first time in a little while. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, again, keep an eye out for a big announcement. And Shannon, thank you again for joining me today. And thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you, everyone. And please enjoy your Memorial Day Monday. And we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.